Yeah, yeah.
Hey guys, it's me again, and this is my fourth video, and this one's going to be a little compact, so I should probably get started pretty quick. I'm doing my Master System and Genesis collection, so let's get started. First off, here's my Master System. It's the Model 1, which I think is the preferable, because the Model 2 doesn't have the card slot here, which some games are cards, so that's good to have. I guess we can just bust on into the games. I have quite a few Master System games. All of them are actually in the box. I don't have a single loose cart, which is cool. But I don't think I'm gonna show them all. I think I'll leave the sports ones out of this and just show my favorites. All right, so let's get started. Altered Beast. This is one of my favorite Genesis games. Unfortunately, the Master System version is kind of garbage, so I don't really like it, but it's my taste. Black Belt, sort of a fighting type of game. Choplifter, not much to say about that one. Double Dragon, it's different than the one on the NES. Basically, it's the same. It's a port of the arcade, but they're both good, so either one, your choice. Ghost House. This is actually one that is a card game. It's not even a cartridge, just a little like floppy disk kind of thing. A little smaller than that, but here's Great Golf. I've actually not played this one. I'm a pretty big golfer, so it could be good. I don't know. My favorite golf game is the NES Open for the NES as far as old consoles go. And then Shooting Gallery. And Shooting Gallery, of course, goes with a light phaser. It's pretty tough for me. I think I might like the light phaser a little bit more than I like the zapper. First off, it's all black and sleek, and it's very accurate. I was surprised, and this is a fun game. It's like Duck Hunt, but each level is different. That's actually it for my Master System games. I guess I can show these. Oh no. I have three more I'm going to show you. First one is Shinobi. It's a really fun one. Probably one of my favorite Master System games. Rustan, another good one. And these were both arcade games, actually. Well, it says arcade in the corner, but they were both arcade games. I remember playing this one at the bowling alley. That's how I knew how to get that one, because I liked it. And then last but not least, certainly, is Rampage. Pretty much just like the NES version, as far as I know. And it's Rampage. That's what you'd expect. But it's really well done on the Master System. So, I guess we can get into Genesis games. First off, I have a Genesis Model 1, but it's actually packed away. The Model 1 is my preferred model because you can get stereo sound with it. It just looks better in my opinion. And this one I have, it's packed away right now in the box. I have a box. It's actually an odd story. I have a Genesis Model 2 box, but I gave the Genesis Model 2 to my friend, kept the box in trade for a Model 1. So I actually had two Model 1s, but then I just sold one the other day. So I have one Model 1 left. It's the original one that I had, and it's actually packed away with a brand new controller and all that in the Model 2 box. So that's odd, but let's go for some games. Again, I'm going to be pretty light on the games. I'm going to keep the sports ones and the ones that really aren't very important away. So I have more than what I'm showing you, but not a lot. So we'll start. First one is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighter. Pretty good fighting game with Ninja Turtles. Could have messed that one up pretty good if they weren't careful, but it's good, don't worry. Street Fighter 2, your collection is really not complete until you have one of the 18 different types of Street Fighter. There's so many out there, but that's a good one to go for. It's one of my favorites. Shadow Blasters, an older Sega game, but that case is in rough shape, but that's good. Pretty good one. Thunder Force 2. It's sort of a shooter, horizontal shooter type of deal. Not bad. Got it from my friend for a really good price. Here's what everybody associates with Sega is Sonic. This is Sonic the Hedgehog 3. I have all 3 Sonics complete, so that's nice. That's one of my better things. Sonic 3 can be expensive, but again, I'll never pay too much for something, so I got a good deal on that one. Here's Sonic 2. I have 3. Oh, this isn't Sonic 2. Sorry, this is Sonic 2. I have 3 Sonic 2s, I think, and 2 of them are complete, so I have too many Sonic 2s. I might even have 4. I don't know why I have so many. And then here's the actual Sonic 1. Sonic 1 is my favorite, and then Sonic 2, and then Sonic 3. I'm really just not a big fan of Sonic 3. It's not my favorite, obviously, but moving on. Shinobi 3. Fun. Just as good as the original, and it's got Genesis graphics, so it's one of the first games I had. Really good. Next, there's a price tag on the back for $25 at a Blockbuster. Miss Pac-Man, just like Miss Pac-Man, but it has some new mazes, so it's slightly different. Rocket Knight Adventures is every bit, just a little, not quite as good as Sonic the Hedgehog, but it's worth every penny. I paid $4 for this at the local store. NBA All-Star Challenge. I don't like sports games, but this one's actually pretty fun because it's, well, I say I don't like sports games. I don't like most. But this one's actually pretty good, and it's, let you in on a little secret. I believe LJN was involved in this. I could be wrong, but I feel like I thought I remember hearing that. Here's the granddaddy of fighters, Mortal Kombat 3. I like the Super Nintendo version better, but obviously the arcade version is the superior one. Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine in the wake of the Tetris puzzle clones. This one's really good. It's one of my favorites. Columns, another puzzle game, a lot like Tetris, sort of. Another good one. And Batman Revenge of the Joker. It's not great, but, you know, playing Arnold Palmer's Tournament Golf. Altered Beast. This is I think my favorite Genesis game. A lot of people don't like it, which I was surprised, but I think it's very high on my list because it's nostalgic for me. Alien 3. Not very good. So you can pass on the Alien 3. I guess now I'll go to my loose carts. I actually keep my loose cartridges in a box that's meant for 64 and Super Nintendo games. But oddly, I keep Sega games, Super Nintendo, and 64 games in there. So here's my loose carts. Altered Beast. 2 copies of that one, so it's nice. Awesome Possum. It's kind of like a Sonic type of thing, but Contra Hardcores, of course. I might do a review of this sometime. A cart of Sonic 1 and a cart of Sonic 2. Sonic Spinball. It's a pinball Sonic game. Pretty good. I enjoy that one. Super Street Fighter 2. Vector Man. Another good one. And last, but definitely not least, Sonic and Knuckles, where you can actually put, this isn't Sonic, but you can actually put a Sonic game on top, and you can play as Knuckles in a Sonic game. That's pretty cool. So I have one slew of games left to show you, and they're Sega CD games. Sega CD is actually the only addition to my Genesis that I have. I don't have a 32X or anything, so I have a 3D. We'll start with Terminator. This could be my favorite Sega CD game. It's really fun. Great soundtrack on that one. Starblade shooter, polygon graphics. Sonic CD, probably my second favorite Sonic game. Really good. I actually have 2 Sonic CDs, so maybe if somebody wants to do a trade, let me know. I'll probably consider it. Sylphied, love this one. It's a shooter with an odd perspective. It's really, really interesting. Echo, The Tides of Time. It's okay. I can't really get into Echo. Dracula Unleashed came with the Sega CD. It's a full motion video game. Not very good. Bouncers. It's really weird. This is a very fun game. It's a basketball game where you are the basketball. Sounds bizarre, but it's pretty cool. Battle Corps, is a first person. You're a robot first person game. And this is actually very interesting. This is Spider-Man versus the Kingpin, and I bought it, I think, for less than $10 on eBay. And when I got it, it was sealed. It's sealed. It's in the plastic, so I haven't opened it. I've played it because I got a copy, but I don't want to open it. I can't believe it was sealed. So that's what I have. Alright, and my last thing I'm going to show you is, I don't know if it's the pride and joy of my collection, but it's definitely up there. If it's not my favorite thing, it's very high, very close. It's a Sega CDX, of course. I don't know if most people should know what this is. It's actually a Genesis with the Sega CD built in. Very little, very compact, and it feels well built. I like it. I guess it's for $1. I'm not even kidding you. I got it for $1 at a garage sale in Florida with no cords. Which is fine because the AV cord it takes is the same as the Genesis Model 2 and 3. And then the power adapter. The power adapter is actually tricky. So if you, here, listen, I'm going to give you a quick thing here. If you have a Sega CDX, do not use a Sega Gen 2 or 3 power adapter. Do not do it, because they're not the right voltage. This requires a 9.5 volts. You can get online. Maybe I'll post a link in the description as to what you need, but you need 9.5. Okay, if not, it can damage your disc reader. So that's important, especially with something as rare as this. I mean, they're going for a pretty penny online. So you want to take care of it. And I think, as far as Sega games and Sega stuff, that's all I have. I do have some controllers, but you've seen controllers before, so hopefully this video was fun. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I might start doing reviews because I really like doing reviews. I've done written reviews for class and school quite a few times, so I might start doing reviews. So until then, I'll talk to you guys later.